Hello, I'm Ezekiel Kagbo. I'm a born-again Christian. Join me every Sunday 9 to 10 p.m. on Go Gospel. Go Gospel is a program that brings to you gospel artists to showcase the music and bless you with ministration. As we spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, make it a date with me, Ezekiel Kagbo, on Go Gospel every Sunday 9 to 10 p.m. on Star Television, Channel 21.
So watch me fly.
Hello and welcome again, to yet another edition of Go Gospel on Star TV Channel 21. Go Gospel is a program we use for spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, and also a program where we talk to gospel musicians and gospel artists where they tell you a little bit about themselves and the music. They come with this program every Sunday 9 to 10. I'm Minister Ezekiel Kagbo. Today, of course, last week we get shocking news. We began to explain to you about somebody great where we lost now the music industry, not only the gospel music industry, but the music industry in a salon where we all can call Minister Millicent Rhodes. You will be done listing the song we played last week, and of course we have to play back. You know the person you are trying to talk about. And of course I get a host of people away. They can talk, give you some little bit about their experience with this person and tell you the latest development where they go on towards we pursue on the funeral program. We will be coming the program again. I'm Minister Ezekiel Kagbo. Go with me, Reverend Alpha Basi Kamara of I Do Not. Welcome, sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
And I also get with me Princess of Praise. Long time. Welcome, ma.
Thank you
This
so
is
much.
your first time for being Go Gospel.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank
And I
you.
get somebody we so frequent again. Now this program Go Gospel we now Prophetess Deborah. Welcome, Prophetess.
Thank you so much.
And of course I get we are apostle side by side. We are apostle now, Apostle Jiloski. Welcome again.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Family, and before we begin deep for talk about we late sister and talk about the latest development towards in funeral, I want for let we know. Maybe you will now your first time when you watch this program, you don't know the person we can talk about. Let me just go for a short break and watch this video clip about the person we can talk about, and we'll come back and continue the program. The program at Go Gospel with me, Minister Ezekiel Kagbo.
Come on, everybody! It's time to praise the Lord. Put on your garment of praise and worship, and let everything that has breath praise the Lord. The Lord reigneth over principalities. The Lord reigneth. The Lord reigneth. Oh, hallelujah. It's an heavenly language. Hey, yeah. Hallelujah. Oh, Lord, I come before you now to worship you, adore you, to praise you. Oh Lord, I surrender now. With all my heart, I bow before your throne. I dedicate my life to be your own. Oh
Because Fambule you watch and you don't see the writing way they along with the music, and of course you will follow the program since last week, and also you will cry now, you will be know the impact and the whole way the woman play now this country, you go to mourn them now. You will not be ever know for the first time we don't know, and for say let we take out now, so God say God naingi and God don't take back. But for let we you can know more about the woman we get, like I tell you before, we get people in our way they can't talk about I want to start with Reverend Alpha Bassi Kamara. Reverend Alpha Bassi, you know, one of I go say legend and icon them in gospel music na saloon. I follow you tell you relationship with the late woman Millicent Rhodes we all the months day in the music industry.
Yeah, I first meet Millicent na Overcomers Church when we dey meet na Girls Guide. Pastor Vidal Cole, immediately with Vidal Cole. In fact, I minister, me go minister. And he been at the choir. So a girl from minister. When you minister down, the way, oh my God, the way the Spirit of God move, you know, I call him, I say, look, you good. You know, give her a tap on the back. I encourage him for say, well, look, get into this thing, you can do it, go studio. So after that, we begin meet, you know, then I'm gonna say for go studio for do an album.
So you get for go studio now after that
So-
Mona with the Mona.
Well, now he get for ask me, say, who studio for go? So now sure and say, sure, I mean, I welcome an our studio. That's in I mean,
Yeah,
the Pilgrim
Pilgrim Studio, Johnny
Studio,
Wisdom.
Johnny Wisdom.
Mm.
So he come. And indeed, when he do that, this medley, it was a hit.
You as a gospel legend, way you know you back according to the
Yeah.
story, you tap on at the back, say go
Yeah.
now studio, and the way he pull the album, you see the impact and the way
Yes.
they play. Waiting up you the kind thing where you get where you see this kind pulled up, that person they pull up. Waiting up you conclusion.
Well, one thing is, well, like, I'm in fulfillment.
Mm.
Because when some of women start for sing, it was we don't get encouragement. But so like my passion was that the gospel music must go on. You know, so it's like when after Big Fona, it can hit. You know, oh, it was like I get fulfillment.
Mm.
You know, I was happy about it. And maybe you know, say Millicent go make am. Maybe you know later when I can study the kind of person in character, I really say yes. This it come for good.
Comparing
into the-
Millicent and Vic Fonda, as you say just now, Vic Fonda of course now somebody we after the war in back come it, but
Yes.
although in being that inspirational side, but looking at Millicent in you, that kind of praise and worship we
Yes.
do.
Yes.
All over the world, not
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
about the,
yeah.
the nation as well.
Yes,
all
yes.
over the world, it create that impact. You go say you rate them say Nana be
Yeah.
most
Internationally,
Hmm.
internationally, it fly the green, white, and blue.
Okay.
It really take the green, white, and blue. You know, with the gospel.
Okay.
She was like an ambassador.
Hmm.
You know, she was an ambassador. And one thing I mean, like, but passionate about it. He like what he do. He like gospel music. You know, and many possibilities like that. Of course, she was an. I mean, of course, she was an inspiration to many people.
Okay.
You know.
Princess of Praise. I remember if I look at the choreographic order from Millicent to get Memona 2. From Memona 2 now you come. The other Tony and he can do me nothing and you song. Being that Millicent Rose will be there before you. Let me know now be somebody will inspire you for do that kind of thing you do.
Millicent really inspired me a lot, not only in terms of music, even academically. Me now one person where Millicent, I consider Millicent as a mentor, you know, because she was not only like where Bola Alpha Bassi they talk, you know, only be just they do music, but they do am at a professional level. You know, Millicent do a praise medley after Memunato and then myself come. So like that was how we hook up anyways. We've been just click in terms of education and also push me when myself begin for pursue most of the things that we Millicent really do.
Okay, looking at the relationship, now be woman, female,
Yeah.
and those I go say salon gospel music now woman they after Alpha Bassi them from 1999 2000 come up. That the woman they raise the flag before now Millicent Rhodes, Memuna too, then you
Yeah,
come.
yeah, please.
Looking at the relationship, being a female gospel musician, Millicent Rhodes, what you can say about
Yeah, Millicent now one person we're very passionate about women empowerment and the girl child education. That was one thing where Millicent been really, you know, it been so obsessed with. Millicent and everything where Millicent be they do, everything where Millicent be they live for in terms of music. It always the fun way for see that the girl child go to school because he said this is what my mom gave to me. My mom gave me education and I want every girl to go to school. So that was what Millicent was passionate about. He wants every girl and woman for be empowered, for go school. He said the only way where you go able for survive in this world where we there in a woman need for stand, you know. So Millicent was very passionate, and I one thing that the way I been really been we been connect me into, we been there into the music and also into the, so then they also motivate me for make me self go back to
Talking about the girl child campaign, we'll be seeing back be day. I will say one of the gospel musician that we the move with the circular acts. We later on we're gonna be form a gospel musician, female musicians union, not a gospel female musicians union. Waiting, you be part, be the part of that.
yeah.
You give a brief about Millicent in role and influence towards that particular thing.
So Millicent was this kind of a bubbling person. Now one person we not ever selfish. If Millicent go see something and that he wants for lay yourself calm and benefit out of him, that was the kind of person. So Millicent na somebody we always passionate for give back, and so Millicent we go get this connection to State House, and so they may need the female them musicians then for come together, and this now from the office of the president. And so Millicent was the one that got that connection, and then what she did was to coordinate all of us. Millicent coordinates all the female them. He call we all for go na State House. And interestingly, when we go there, we vote, and Millicent not be the president of the salon female anyways. But she was very supportive. Now somebody way I can always say Millicent na one person we not get bad at. Any side day, if Millicent kaya, everybody go know say he don't kaya. I not even know when Millicent they vex. Me and Tudon we are very close, even where it travel, even before it travel, but I don't ever see when Millicent vex. Sometimes and they will me into they talk, even way be there America. When they talk about me say he also he's so concerned about me that we they forget, but they forget for even ask how in they do about inside, because that was the kind of person. So Millicent led us to State House, and then we formed the female. So it was Millicent all the way that make that thing they be a reality.
Professor Debo, you get one quality way always way Millicent to go down a stage. He possess the stage like a man. That kind thing. The work you see sometimes the perform, you say wow. I say even Millicent too, even though the voice section and different, but that possession of the stage, you get like Millicent. What thing you go tell people about one of your influence with Millicent towards?
Well, actually, I remember the time where I do my first video album when I invite Millicent, even though we dey talk, but we no be get that kind of connection. But that particular day, we connected, they see the thing be the good, now that quiet way they actually not even the chair the program. But after I don't do my first ministration, you know, it gets so excited, it move like I say no more me to get the same character. Now it make maybe they admire am from far away. Even when we two not be to get connected, and so when I take the mic himself tawa, it make the program become so great, action everywhere. And after the before even the program done, I go greet me. He said, I not be no say again me comping kind. He said, I be the see no more like somebody we quiet, but the way I don't see them perform, it look like same you guess that same character. Since that time we get connected at the call and I'm a church, we they can do women's program, and we be 2 days together. So Millicent inspired me so much. You know.
Okay. We're talking about the people who be from afar, like what you say, they admire Millicent. We're talking about the influence of Millicent in certain churches, certain program. Remember those days we talk about saying Millicent to go to camp on this program. You see people and the excitement for letting go.
Exactly.
That church, you didn't say Millicent to go to that church. You just see how people you understand?
Yes.
Oh, because she was that kind of person we play that kind of one salon we everybody want for belong to.
Exactly.
I will take and say that we all with Austin.
Yes.
You understand? What's in your own knowledge about influence to these churches and the impact they create? You as being a pastor and a prophetess of a church.
Sister Millicent creates a lot of impact, and they get many young people they become a lover of music, and plenty people they want for be like am. Influence a lot of people. The people who not be even like music because of Sister Millicent Rhodes. You know, we did a stage. You know, say they take charge, and like when my sister talks, say Millicent not get bad at. Now, possibly get a very pure heart, and it get a very good relationship with people. Now, make anything when you get your program, you call Millicent, no say the flop. Because everybody want for come for see him. When you enter the program, you act well, you discourage. After Millicent go don't perform down, joy they feel you heart. So that kind of impact where Millicent give to everybody.
Fambulem, if you watch the program, na Go Gospel on Star TV channel 21, me they bring this program every Sunday. Me and Minister Ezekiel Kagbo will talk about relate sister Minister Millicent Rhodes. If you get the right and privilege for send text message, you are not call or they send the number to you and give your own condolence message to us with sister with that. The number is 077 665068. The number again is 077 665068. Of course, Apostle Julius K. Call it side by side. Now we respect you in the apostle side. You are, of course, remember back, Nana the only man those days after Priestess of Praise. Remember now, they have your own song there within our territory. They give people your relationship and you encounter with relate sister.
Well, Millicent, I don't ever see I'm like a friend or somebody who I just meet in the gospel music ministry music industry also. I always be don't see I'm like a sister because I still remember 2005 when I produced the album Side by Side. In fact, the very first song, which was Side by Side, that very day did and just pull like what they say, raw one, you know. And I been happy for going to CCSL. That particular day, then we get a program at CCSL Garden, and just like a young man, exuberant and whatever. So I go to the program and I've been getting an opportunity for minister. You know, Millicent be done minister, I go sit down. And like when you come in the industry, nobody knows Abi, so I go meet one or two people and I said, okay, I have an album, just give me a trial, now minister. I still remember that fateful day when I ministered. You know, then called me twice. Called me twice. I ministered and then I go sit down. After which then called me again. And that particular day there was a crusade now with Wazak where he been get an appointment for go minister where Apostle Moses K by then been getting at Wazak. And I still remember he meet me that day. Pape. Yes, he said, Pape, the way I don't see you, so you are not the left you. He said, because we don't care, you don't scatter this place. Right now, I get ministration, we go to Wazak, there is a crusade, me and you they go there. And me and I go, as we reach, you know, Apostle, you go meet Apostle Moses K. He said, I don't care with another fine breed.
So looking at that, how you take the kind of person, an open-handed person, open-minded person?
Like I said, like we, my sisters and don't say, now person will not get by that. He wants everybody for excel.
On that first day?
On that very first day.
Be so open.
We go there, we go meet Apostle Moses K. I still remember Pastor Issa being in at the stage. He meet them. Okay, Apostle also now one person, one musicians or whatever. I said, let's give him a try. Let him minister. I still remember that same crusade they got minister twice. Yes. When I minister, I go sit down, income minister, and then call me back and say we need that same song. Apostle Moses K say we need that song side by side. So from that day, me and every other program we go get, he go call me. When me get program, he said go call him. Because any other side where they go minister, we see say the same spirit, the same way how like when we say in the scatter crowd or whatever, it was at the same pace and at the same level.
Okay.
So from that time, you know, the relationship was built up, and from that time I say I'm as a sister, not a friend, because
I remember then they una be get a group gospel we una put ourselves together.
Yeah,
I'm sealed.
Yeah, I'm sealed.
Yes, which not being who will be played there now effective.
I'm sealed. She was the head. Yeah, when we elected her as the president.
Okay.
You know, and we see I'm say them moments and the gospel musicians and the scatter people, we are all over the place, and we need one union where we go cater and gather everybody together. And when we came together, we been careful elect him as the president. And even as a president, you know, we like we somebody go lord over everybody, boss whatever. When there are decisions, he go ask everybody, Pape, waiting on I think, waiting this, whatever. And she was able to carry all of us along. Everybody. Not to say because he don't die and I make her we want for shower praises or whatever. But anybody we know and truly, you know, say a person he just believe in one thing, that the sky so big and everybody say star. everybody for shine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, they look at you and want for suppress your own star. No, they allowed a one with the kind of zeal. Everybody when you go, they want everybody for minister and everybody for hit the show. At the end of the day, everybody minister and bless lives.
Afabasi, Millicent, what was the first experience where you into this in our studio? Where you go, then tell you say Millicent goes do this thing.
Yes.
Maybe you could get some word we talk to about John Wisdom.
Well, in fact, when Imbe they do the song, Imbe don't do the beat, and not do vocals yet. Now I meet Johnny and say, wow. I say, who's one this again? Now I say, now one new girl. Now I say, and a woman get this beat. Now I say, I say, you not give this beat for me, or you go give woman. Then make
All
flower.
with your hand.
Okay, after that, I think 2 or 3 days later, now I can listen to the vocals. You not even mix it, you know, master it. Just to. I said, also want this again. Now he called me, listen in him. Now I said, oh, I said that girl where me tell you what we are miss now, overcomers, where I send. Now he said, now we begin, you know, talk about her now. I said, no, this girl is really, really good. You know, begin to that song Wonder, you know, that is South African kind of beat.
Okay.
Wonder, you know, that was a great song.
You are somebody we don't think of gospel music, and some of you lyrics them be that kind be an inspiration to so many people, and now like talking about what tomorrow may bring.
Yes.
Looking at Millicent Tools in lyrics and the way on set in songs them, especially in the blissful worship.
Okay.
People and they use them. I remember some church and they put themselves as cars, they play and then
Yes.
what they say that
Yes,
thing like that
yes.
and they use for worship.
Yes.
Those days and also now
Yes,
like
yes.
we but first time I remember a church then play that one no blissful worship, they use them for worship. Say it done. How look begin explain to people because I know someone get the experience. But how you listen and how you feel.
Well, in fact, you see,
Thinking about saying a salon this person come on, we get this
it
kind.
comes with your own style. It comes with your own uniqueness. You know, it's just like the fingerprint. We all not get the same fingerprint. We not get the same DNA. Everybody must come with your own. And actually, that now what it come and give out. You know, it just changed the phenomenon. It changed gospel music, the trend way they go. You see, it's like well, this time Lord pull and locally, then we Lord broke through the window and look outside to the international. And it's a gospel music. Now you first begin drift, we go into the international. You know, with the style.
Yeah.
And the balance there where we lack. Now I'm have to balance the West and the we local traditional style.
Yeah.
You see where most gospel musicians up till now not able. Is it either they are too extreme to the West, you know, and either the others are too extreme to we own local kind of thing. Where of course me they pray that we try for balance between the international and we young people. If not, we'll be losing the battle.
Okay, talking about balancing the West and the local. I remember that the first post we do praise medley.
Yes.
For no and there were other medley, but Millicent Roots in medley was that kind.
International. That's what I'm
International.
saying.
Okay.
It beats across.
Okay.
You know, it not mean too sure.
Sure. Okay.
It not mean too
Yeah.
local.
Local.
You understand?
Yeah.
It may get everybody get in beat. The economan get in your own way to elect the. You understand?
Yeah.
Take it. Okay, let's say a bowl the South African beat bring inside. Then we bring a modifier to waiting we, you know.
Okay.
So it's like it was a mixed pot.
Okay.
You know. So
Yes,
that'll be one point.
pieces of praise. Millicent Roots don't go as some gospel musicians. We sooner wear polo, we sooner gather. Waiting this signal sent to us gospel musicians.
Yeah, Millicent was in part. I will tell me company and say Millicent Rhodes go. Let's say Millicent Rhodes sacrifice a lot. You know, she went through a lot for make some of we go able for take in terms of, you know, continuing legacy not only in the music but also for see. Of course, now that may to be the do. Women and girls being empowered, telling parents for sending girl child to school. That was Millicent's passion, you know, and also for say every woman be empowered. you know. So we'll get for continue that legacy day. It will not die off. It's a commitment and it's a promise. We'll continue with that. We'll see that Millicent in Dreams lives on. We see that waiting Millicent be the fight for, and also Millicent also be the advocate against early marriage and teenage pregnancy. These are all of the things that Millicent, you know, don't see and experience with in own life, and Millicent was strongly and passionately into it for see that girls and women are empowered for make
So,
we get
so that means now as gospel musicians and go be involved in these activities.
sure, definitely.
Totally,
we
totally.
we get for be involved in we get for ensure say Millicent in legacy, in dreams, in passion, and in vision continue, and you know, we get series of activities the way they do now. We Apostle Ringo come
Yes,
and
go
talk
come
about it.
talk
But
to-
definitely it's a promise, it's a commitment that in terms of Millicent's passion, Millicent dreams no go die, it go live on, and we go continue for do and also recognize in contribution in
Okay,
that
Prophet,
aspect.
before I come to you, I will get a text message with the number now you say, oh, what a great day. I always love this woman. May her soul rest in peace. Person not putting name now, number no more daily. Another text message come out from say we have lost somebody very special in the gospel ministry of Mama Salone. She's one of the gospel singers I have ever grown to love. May her soul rest in peace. Rest, Sister Millicent, till we meet again. From Cecilia Toure at Juba Barracks. Another person again say, oh, Minister Millicent Rhodes, what a great loss to us and the world at large. On behalf of the New Creation World Outreach Ministry, we want to extend our deepest condolence to all Sierra Leoneans and the world as a whole. We love her, but Jesus loves her more. Continue to rest on Father Abraham bosom. This condolence is coming from Sister Adama Dumbuya of Nick Worm. I want to say you can be part, send a message to the number 077-665-068 and give your condolence message. Prophetess, we sister I just talk about the legacy, how we as gospel musicians go see our best they involved in these activities really. But let's look at the other legacy of producing songs where they create an impact. Millicent Rhodes in album the whole way do. Any song we person listening is a message and is a transformation of something to person in soul. Me one of the best songs I like my album is Hold On. That song speak to my soul, speak to my mind. Since the time we pull that album there, that song was catch and 30 day. And interestingly, the Sunday, the week before they died, the Saturday I trained me choir. I just remember when I saw Lord train the song.
Wow.
I train them back. Remember the song back, I train them.
Wow.
The Thursday now I remember, I didn't talk, say he don't die. But I look at gospel musicians, this kind of impact when Millicent Rhodes make. How? Because if you look from Millicent Rhodes, Memuna Tukabia, Princess of Praise, Lord take her now, nobody again. Okay, let's say God has done it.
Yeah.
Now I know more than the last person. We don't make that impact
Yes,
now.
yes.
You know they again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know they again.
Yes.
Waiting on as gospel musician then they don't prepare after waiting to happen so now for we get somebody now let's get the gospel musician and go to make this impact now all over.
Yeah, exactly. So we really get for work so hard so that we can able for walk na that line and direction where Sister Millicent Rhodes be there so that the gospel music not go die. We go get people then where they come up with powerful and songs the way go hit. Actually, we no one for make we like we be sisters. We no one for make Sister Millicent Rhodes the legacy we don't left. And one of the things the way we as gospel musicians we now be the heartbeat of we sister we don't left we now for make we all come together as one. That is very very much important. And I believe for say if we all come together we now we sister in dream. I believe for say that legacy they go continue from ages to ages. I believe for say the kind we as gospel musician even when Sister Millicent goes don't left we see the kind impact all over. We for sit down and think and watch the life and the impact and we self able for fitting into that impact so that at the end of the day we not dey pray for we die but at least Millicent die but they could sing the song a song then go stay alive. It go stay alive forever.
One
To be
quality we
honest.
get if you dey minister to, if na pray self, if you dey preach, they give you someone, they talk something. Where you do the person, if you don't feel like follow, you do follow man.
Yeah.
You understand? Eh? I remember once we sister we put the album Praises of Praise in Badent and they began that TV, they go, they talk, I think I laugh. You understand? You just see those kind of thing. Now we dey look at, let the gospel music industry rise again. Let it rise again. Let it take in place. Now if they take in place, trust me, the music business don't set on us alone.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
You understand? But we don't see that kind of thing again, and everybody's just like one man in a corner doing their own thing.
They are working.
You understand? Look where Apostle say, we are ministers do the meet up. I remember them telling that Pilgrim they get a most
Yeah.
gospel musicians.
Yeah.
That Pilgrim,
Pilgrim.
them they get a most gospel musicians them. When you see them meet up the journey, you say una come. You make then I remember JPK, you get
Yes.
them Bassi.
Yes.
Now yes,
Bassi.
now Bassi said now at the studio now. We dey look at those things. We go together. We all together. What I don't do? I don't get a union way. They will bring una together. So one.
Well, by the special grace of God, we they try for come together. Like you see the polo at the back, you see Sierra Leone gospel musicians. Really, really is very, very much important. And all gospel musicians, where they out there, where they listen to, we forget at the back of your mind for we come together. Because when we come together, we able to make the gospel music na Sierra Leone go before. But if you all man want for day by himself, all man want for make special, all man
Yeah.
want for make best. I don't believe for so we able for make the gospel music na salon tinap and if for tinap like other countries like Nigeria, then kind of thing. So we really, really need for come together. I believe for say like when my sister say Sister Millicent goes to already sacrifice in life for we benefit. So by the grace of God, we don't come together like when my sister say. We don't come together by the grace of God, and everybody for putting hearts together, one man, one voice. Forget about your background, forget about yourself, and just take Sierra Leone as one gospel and musician, so that we can able for affect and make the great impact where we sister don't make. So together we can able for conquer.
Yes, Apostle. So as we round up, which are the latest developments so far towards we late sister in burial?
Well, thank you very much again. The 17th, the body will come to salon.
Okay, on Tuesday.
Yeah, the 17th, September 17th, the body go down there, and the 21st we get forget vigil, where all the gospel music ministers them have spared that winners
Saturday.
chapel. Yeah, on Saturday 7 to 10 p.m. So we
Winners
also
Chapel,
have
the headquarter,
yes,
you mean?
the headquarter.
Okay.
They also use the opportunity for invite everybody. We darling sister don't affect their life, don't touch their life. Winners Chapel headquarter, 7 to 10 p.m. over the day, and it's going to be, of course, we time conscious and we therefore maintain that. You will see every music minister, of course, for minister is purely her songs. So we dey go there not in we own capacity, we forget about all of us. Of course, we don't get some rigorous practices of in songs them, so we are going to minister our songs throughout that night day. Of course, people then will come and give them tribute and whatever. It's all about her that night. And on the 22nd of Sunday, we 9 we dey gather there again, now Winners Chapel, for go again we final respect. We will take them there, then from there we will take them to the cemetery. So waiting you for notes now that Saturday
Saturday I get
the vigil, get for day, and the Sunday 9 at the burial. Of course 2 p.m. everybody is invited also now.
So the vigil, it's an open invitation.
Yes, it's an open invitation. Everybody. But listen, there is nobody. I ever feel like in pictures they go around or you don't hear it in songs where not ever touch your life. You know, if you know Sabi and self, you know, say I don't hear you this song, this woman. You know, so it's like a national something, and this a fallen hearing, and it don't affect a lot of people in this nation. So at 7, I encourage you that you don't do it by then 5 or so, because place no go be enough.
Okay.
So Sunday, of course, the burial will take place. But something that's very, very significant in October 18th, we
Yeah.
get forget from a memorial concert forum.
Okay.
Yes, we also, well, we'll not get the venue yet, and those are plans that are put in place. So I just want you to forget the date. It's October 18th.
Okay.
October 18th, when on a Friday, we get for get a memorial concert with
Okay.
all the music ministers again. Get for go celebrate them. All right, and of course that night's vigil is not like morning whatever. Yes, the body
It's a
go do
celebration.
whatever. It's like celebrating the life of a fallen hero, and we don't affect the lives of so many. So on the 18th October, we get for get a concert, a memorial concert in honor of him.
Okay.
Yeah, so plans, discussions are already there, but in case you get anywhere how you want for be a blessing, yeah, whether financially or whatever, I think that's one of the places
Okay.
where like you get an opportunity for bless.
Okay, and so Princess of Praise,
Yeah.
finally, with as we try for round up now for like we get a second segment where other people will can talk. Within 50 seconds, it could be your final statement to people.
So my final statement to people them out there and for encourage women and girls go to school. That was Millicent's message, that women and girls you need for empower yourself. Mama send you picking na school, and also the gospel music I want for make assure family and say Millicent don't left a legacy. Millicent one of the things we do it break through not only the gospel but even the secular. In songs them they play everywhere in a club and all side. That legacy they go continue as gospel musicians. Then we don't wake up Millicent in death. I would say he died like a Matthias for make gospel music rise to that peak, and we are showing us say we've taken over. We have come back again and in a grand style for leave the legacy when Millicent don't left for ensure say we move on with in dreams and in vision.
Yes, Reverend.
Yeah, well, what I will say to family out there, let we all take heart. The Bible say we no go mourn, like we not get hope. We all feel for this this with sister, and I want for join we my sister and I for give the gospel music public out there say, Millicent in that don't sing for bring we together. And this time, I they believe say we don't come together for good, both the old, the young, the new school and the old school, and this unity now is like for can take the gospel music to, a double level, higher. So we want una prayers, we want una encouragement, and we want una input for support. What we lack na support. We want the church don't begin to first and the church don't they take we seriously. Although Mrs. Asila not talk about that.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
the church don't begin look we now with some fine eye.
Okay.
So please, we ask the church, please, this sister in demise, let the church itself come closer to me.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. I want to say thank you to the two people as in the left here, another two set people in the camp. Remember say you can contribute to this program on the Sierra Leone Gospel Musicians Union, the mourn the death of Minister Millicent Roots. The program they watch now go gospel on Star TV channel 21. Me and Minister Ezekiel Kagbo will go for a short break and we'll come back and continue the program.
I ain't coming down for no reason. I'll be reading my word.
Hello, I'm Ezekiel Kagbo. I'm a born again Christian. Join me every Sunday 9 to 10 p.m. on Go Gospel. Go Gospel is a program that brings to you gospel artists to showcase the music and bless you with ministration. As we spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, make it a date with me, Ezekiel Kagbo, on Go Gospel every Sunday 9 to 10 p.m. on Star Television channel 21.
So watch me fly, fly.
This person say 2 Corinthians 5 verse 10, for we shall all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he has done, whatever it be good or bad. We enter heaven by holiness and righteousness, and not by works. Today is Millicent, tomorrow might be me and you. Let us prepare. The program they watch Go Gospel, and we there for talk about we sister we don't die, sister Millicent Roots. I want for deviate small and come to prophetess, because now the land of Millicent Rose we dey preach about one thing about woman business. We dey prophetess we see they come up with a program we they talk about it in the naming again of the program.
Singles and marriage.
Marriage. Yes. Why you decide for come up with this program?
Thank you very much.
Mm.
I find out say many of we women that they get a lot of damages in a relationship and even marriage. And as you don't watch and as you say it don't damage a lot of young people coming up that have potential, that have destinies. And because of a wrong relationship, they kill them slowly. And so I decide for come up with this. It's a long time pregnancy. I be done did one at the backyard. They talk to people, then personally get counseling and prayer. And then this time, 2019, God say I for go out. And so I decided for launch the program last month, the 20.
Okay. How you get for do the program?
When every month,
Okay.
the last Tuesday, for come together, teach we young people the way they come up, how for get a good relationship, and after you don't married, how for maintain. Because the things the way they happen now, with marriages and our relationship, people they cause a lot of damages in the church. Plenty of people and they gonna away from church and say go present your partner. Pastor say Lord wait for us, or pastor say oh the way where they see an officer this not the right person for you. He say pastor you know what for make her married. He they left the church go na other church, and some churches they know they investigate and go make for married. You see 1 week, 2 week, 3 months, 4 months you begin for see a lot of problems they go on. And we find out say this not the first institution where God create, and we see say because Adam and Eve not be able to manage that garden, and we see Satan enter and a lot of damages to take place. So we want for bring come by the special grace of God the original plan for God concerning marriages.
Okay. Miss B, I go say you now in new school in the gospel music industry. Welcome to the program Go Gospel. Now we talk about your relationship and connection with Millicent Rhodes.
Thank you very much, Minister Ezekiel. Well, we late sister when Millicent Rhodes. I don't know am, but then in there be there in the Methodist Church. But where I get for come inside the Pentecostal way of worship, I get for can use with her now. During the term, because me be there with Memuna to Kabia during the first album in 2005. So we meet up na Johnny Wisdom in studio na Grey Bush because you know something in na Johnny Wisdom na be the hot producer for gospel music. So you know we get for meet the first day we meet na funny make. You know we make fun, we all laugh. You know na say hey, this woman so how your woman you know I can't go for lack in character, you know. He talk to we, then the first time we go minister our church where we Apostle Moses K invite her for go minister. You know, when the woman they dance, I say, but look, make it feel say for dance na church na something we know fine, or they can say how they dance. But we I learn from late Millicent say you forgive your body to God, you for dance, you dance na an offering to God. From that day, me church and sabi me na for me them the drum make no more. I dey dance na church. Me all my one know me I dey dance because I give me dancing to God. Now inside God you use me dey dance.
Okay.
Me no dey go na club.
Somebody say, Sister Millicent, we love you so much, but God loves you more. May your gentle soul rest in perfect peace till we meet again. Mr. Michael from Moritown Ordinance. Another person send this message again. You say, Millicent, we love you so much, but God loves you most. Sleep on, beloved, sleep and take your rest. From Bendu of 28 John Street. Okay, keep on sending your text message towards Sister Millicent. With that kind of experience we get with Sister Millicent, where you come up to this time, you can see that kind of person they don't die, and also you get a lot of experience with them. All of the two will click in your mind.
Yeah, really, because me and him be the chats na Facebook. That was early this year before I gave, because at one time where I lost my phone, I be there like 5 months without phone. Oh, yeah, I not be on social media. Not that I not be get phone, but I not be on social media. So it's like we be lost communication before this sick year come. Now one person they tell what we do with first album with Memona too. Now I say it's because I say can come, he say Lady B. You know, I can say, yeah, mama the mama, and so I can say woman of God. You know, so he can say Lady B, he say, you know, no, say you self can do something. He said try and work on an album. You know, even the time where I go work na Makeni, I do one album for me company where I get an award from France. When I come back at night, he say no, I say gospel music. Then I begin get something inside me. I can sit down, I get the inspiration, a vocal and on my phone. I begin to work towards that. Then now we I dey try for push my own personal album for work on am. Now the 10 this now, you know, even they alive where you go say yes. Where I go say if I do this album then like today, there was somebody that give me the push, somebody inspire me, you know, he motivates me, say you can do it. You know, in Memuna at that time, Memuna draw we together. He say you guys, he say when I get the voice, when I get for sing, he say when I showcase when I talent. So now one person way I hold a lot to am. Although now in order for day for present, the day we God go make my album go come out. But I believe say I still appreciate an absentia.
Yes, Jay, production master Jay, of course, you know one person now we will say is Johnny Wisdom, because we'll talk about Johnny Wisdom. Johnny Wisdom are for the gospel musician they produce for well. We get all that gospel, we get producers that we produce for gospel musician them, but then they interchange them for secular. But you now are the West, that you are the Johnny Wisdom. One of your experience where before you can't get this burden of producing the song, one of your experience you ever get an encounter with Millicent Woods, you can share with people.
Well, Famadona, good evening. Well, I just get few experience. The one now, the last program we've been making now with Church, Lion of Judah, that was the time that's where me and me get actually, like, as others they don't say it, not to possible or selfish. Like, she was open up and everything. I was not that close, but like, then say first impression goes a long way. And when you meet person, the first impression you give, they not say this is the type of person. So like, that was the experience.
Yeah, we talk now, like, you can't take this burden as producing the song. How you feel be part of this kind of person you get an encounter with, and you can't do this thing for this person?
Well, it's a both of mixed feelings. I felt honored and I felt depressed because I not been expecting this type of
Person.
yes, like not to begging for make a produce for Millicent. You understand? I was expecting to produce a song with her, working with her and everything. But at the same time, I felt honored that I was chosen for do such thing.
With a look, you now a producer now. If you can recall you Ace to Millicent in a song them, take them from the medley. You take them from that medley where you use that Barbie and you come to blues to medley. You take up in songs them one by one. As a producer, how you go rate in songs them?
Like honestly, in songs they're very good. All man they talk about Wonder Marvelously, but my own best song now, Vatios Woman. That song was my best.
You
and
know, too,
I-
man, you need to get Vatios. Married.
No, but like that was the song that I loved that at that time. You understand?
Yeah.
Like all man get in favorite song
Yeah, I
of
know.
it, but that was my favorite song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vatios woman who can find, you know, like hold on.
No,
Dry bones.
no, I say
Yeah,
you
give
get me
that love
right.
and
I say
faithfulness.
I say my own best.
Best, your own best.
Virtuous.
Nah.
Not that in songs they're not been good. They were all good,
Yeah.
but all man get I they get to. different songs.
What about reflection of leagues? The standard.
Well, the standards were very good, especially that South African type. Wonder Marvelously. I love the way the arrangements and everything, and how them producer coming from a professional point of view. It was well done. It was very good. I make that song. They make waves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Apostle, you find a statement to people because with my left you Nabia now one of the brain box them towards now making this program a success. You understand? Success, I mean the program is getting together the musicians them together making it a success. Which it will be maybe get some gospel musicians there way they may feel they're not left out in so many occasions and not be part of this. But you need for call them, the call. Because Star Television, they wide, far wide. nationwide, worldwide, for let we all come together as one as gospel musicians.
Well, thank you very much. I think say one of the good things we the death of Millie plays do I forget we together. I still remember those days of AMSIL when Naina be the president, and after in that again we don't get Sierra Leone Gospel Music Ministers Union.
Yeah.
So they look at pushing one body,
Okay.
not a separated body, AMSIL now, Slaga or whatever. We look at Sierra Leone Musicians Union as one body. And one thing we ever do to me now, we like all the musicians and now they well in the western area, we yet they try for see the ones and from Makeni and up country rather for come together. But for now, most of the musicians and they gather in a church to me.
Okay.
We like we get practices. You know, when I look at those then instances them I say yes. This now one of an aspiration that she sees everybody as one unity, and we almost did it and we achieved that. So if you are there, perhaps still get the opportunity, be on the part of we they make this clarion call on you that we still get one more practice on Thursday.
Okay.
When our church to me when 26 Jones Street by Robert Street Junction.
Okay.
26 Jones Street by Robert Street, Jones Street by Robert Street Junction. As you reach another junction, you see, of course, my picture and blazing faith. And when you go there, of course, everybody's warmly welcome, and we do the practices and like the vigil now they take care of every other thing, the administration and everything. So that's most of the reason why I'm calling on you now. Maybe ever come this Thursday, 7 p.m. The practice they start prompt, so I encourage you for come ahead of that. You dey up country still come.
Okay.
Let's have it so that the vigil will all go just.
Okay, thank you.
Celebrate
Time down
that.
between apostle. Yeah, prophetess, which go be final statement to people and encourage them for be part of this month program. When are they do encourage them for be part.
Me fumble them, all the young one them, you know married the singles and the marriage before and after I say I do program they come back this September the 24th 5 o'clock na Resurrection Power Ministry. I can always say before you begin for buying and say now which man they are relationship, come and get knowledge so that you go able for acquire knowledge and get a long lasting godly marriage where you go enjoy your life when I got in plan for you. So I encourage you for come, and even that married one for scatter come. There is a word for you there where go give you courage and determination for fight against that way for scatter your relationship or marriage and make you enjoy instead of you being enduring by the special grace of God. I will
Yes.
foresee you now all.
Okay, Lady B, which go be final statement within 30 seconds.
Well, I want for tell family and say Auntie Millicent, he don't die, but he left something behind where we for now we for try for get a straight mind. Listen to the song like hold on, like so they practice. You see me, Maki and Princess of Praise, they cry because the song is emotional. The song gets a message. Let we listen to in songs them. It dey transform you. It dey make it get something the way go get a change in your life. So when somebody don't die, an iron lady, a legend like that, we for look waiting in left the footprint where it don't left. Let we try for emulate them.
Okay, yes. Master G, of course, the experience you don't get time with artists them being in the studio, sweaty, for gather people them together. Which could be your final statement to people them, especially comping gospel musicians the way then they in the instrumental field.
Well, just simple. Let's just keep the one mind and let's unite. That's it.
Okay. I want to say thank you to you, Master J. Of course, the last time Pierre will be there, the man behind Toko Kende. You can watch on Star Television, that's South Africa gospel music, and you watching last week you began Pierre. Now the man behind the machine when J Production. Now we own gospel music producer. We get the likes of J Banks in the East. We impact they do great work and for the kudos Paul Parkins. But this is the West and a gospel music producer. Grip am today na Master J. Find na William Street number 8. Go there and he will do good production for you. And also Lady B, my uncle, my colleague na the Media One Center and also part of the Sierra Leone Gospel Musician Union and greatest prophetess. She's a woman of power. She's a virtuous woman who can find the song we J well. We get somebody we get the heart to beat now. a wonderful woman. They invite you to a program next week, the 24th, be part of and also side by side we great apostles this year from side by side. That means you work side by side with the Lord and God will take them to an apostolic field. And today they enjoy the field. I'm going to say, all thank you. Family, we open the invitation to una Saturday, 7 o'clock. This Saturday coming, the 21st, 7 o'clock. Go to Winners Chapel headquarters up by that modern New Wood. Go there and join with 7 o'clock na net in the evening. We get a day for honor we late sister Millicent Rose. We get a vigil for him on that day from 7 to 10, and it get for be wonderful celebration for our late sister. So you will love Millicent Rose. You will the music that inspire you. Now for go day enjoy when are free. Follow you will be part of. And Sunday of course with the Berham. We say finally with sister Tata, we love you and God loves you best. We bring on the program Go Gospel on Star TV Channel 22. I mean, Minister Ezekiel Kagboti. Next week again, I want to say Tata to me technician. I can call me second man of God Desmond Cole. I want to say thank you, and to me executive producer we and the man behind Media One Center. I want to say thank you, sir, and we pray that God will continue to keep you strong, keep you awake, and God bless you. Till next week again, I want to say stay tuned to Star Television because then are the power of communication.
Coming down for no reason, I'll be reading my word.
Hello, I'm Ezekiel Kagbo. I'm a born-again Christian. Join me every Sunday 9 to 10 p.m. on Go Gospel. Go Gospel is a program that brings to you gospel artists to showcase the music and bless you with ministration. As we spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, make it a date with me, Ezekiel Kagbo, on Go Gospel every Sunday 9 to 10 p.m. on Star Television Channel 21.
So watch me fly.